Hello everyone! You are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi. Hello. Alright, I have some jumbo paper clips that was gifted to me last year sometime. And I haven't had a chance to play with them yet, so I want to show you what I've made. So let me get up close to the camera here. I did a pastel Halloween version of this, and this one I made it so it opened up a little bit like a secret writing space. Isn't that cute? I love it. And I made a tulle tassel on top and dangles on the bottom. And I just love these paper clips. I've been hoarding them for quite some time. And I would like to show you how to make one today, or how I made one today. I know I've seen other people make these in different ways using the jumbo paper clips, but I'm going to put this on my sign here and just show you how it would lay on a piece of paper or like a page in your junk journal. Isn't that cool? And I got a whole bunch of these. I might even make some other ones off camera later. I think these are just about almost 4 inches. But I'm going to cut my paper down to, I want to say 3 3/4 to wrap this. And I'm just using paper scraps. I even have some colored ones here. So the green one I can make a Christmas one, the orange one I can make a Halloween one. I'm going to use this purple one today. If anyone knows what else to do with these jumbo paper clips, let me know. I am willing to try something new. I love how big these are. These are amazing. I'm going to put the small part on the back side and use the big part to glue on the inside. And I cut my paper at, I think it was about 3 3/4 long, and then an inch long across. And then I scored it 3 different times here. I just put this paper clip right on here. You can see. Now, with putting this paper on, you want to make sure that you leave enough room on the top and the bottom. Which I think I made this piece of paper slightly too big, and so I'll cut like a sliver of it off. I want to make sure that I can fit my tassel on the top and my little dangles on the bottom. So yeah, you see me trimming that now. So how's everyone doing today? While you watch me make this, you guys should let me know. How's everyone doing? What is your latest craft project that you've been working on? Do share, do share. I like to see if anyone has any new ideas out there to share. I just thought I would take a little bit of a break from my art pages I've been making lately and do some other things that I've been meaning to play with, like these jumbo paper clips. These are awesome. I have no idea where you can find these. These were gifted to me. But I bet if you look it up, maybe on Amazon, Jumbo, paper clips, you could probably find them easily. It does not matter that you can see the slit on the front, because by the time you put a panel on it and decorations, you don't even notice it. So I just put a bunch of glue right there in the middle. Try not to burn your fingers like I did twice. This is pretty hot. So, and just squeeze it down the best you can without burning your fingers. I got glue strings everywhere. And then put some more glue on this last piece here, and then squeeze it down nice and tight. Make sure your paper's tight, nice and squished down. There you go. Now, what I did with the first one that I made, the one that opens up, I'll put like another piece of paper on top of it that's kind of folded over, so it opens up like a book, right? I did not feel like doing that with this second one I'm making on camera with you guys. But if you want yours like this, then you'll have to put another piece of paper down first before decorating it. And if you want it to have a closure, make sure you put your string down before you put that piece down, so the string is behind it and then it will wrap around and close. But with this one, I'm just going to put a panel on it. I'm not going to bother with the little opening piece, and then I'm just going to decorate it. Yeah, I realized that piece was too long too, so I had to trim it down some. There you go. Perfect. And I think I just used my wet glue to put that panel on. I was looking at these corners, I was like, oh, it needs some texture, and so I was looking around, what can I use? There's a hole puncher. Put your corners in it just a little bit, and look, it makes like that ticket look, corner ticket look, and whatever you want to call it. But I thought I liked that, so I did it. And then just glue that down, and you'll see that I had two images that I wanted on the front of that, but I decided to go with just one. And I do pull out my bag of scraps that you'll see here in a few minutes. And I pull some scraps from the lace and ribbon and fabric that I have. I swear, I try my hardest to use my scraps, any type of scraps really that I have, but it seems like when I go to get into my scraps, there's more than what I left in there. I feel like they're mass producing on their own. Could just be me, but you know, I feel like I can't use them fast enough. Alright, so now I got my pen on, got it where I want it, and now it's just time to decorate it. Alright, so I will let you guys watch for a little bit and I'll be right back. So I'm back. I decided not to use that house because it would have covered too much up, and I really wanted to use these little scraps on this one. So that's why I threw the house aside. But I will be using that house, the spooky house, on another one. So it will still get used. I like seeing different textures and colors and sparkle on stuff. So that's why I like using my scraps, because it's got lace in there and some glittery tulle and lace and fabrics. I just love it. There's even, like right there next to my hand, there is just a little piece of that glittered ribbon that the black one that I like to get from Dollar Tree. I cannot throw little pieces like this away because I know that I will be able to use it in stuff like this. And I think it's perfect right there. I love this black pumpkin. Um, out of all, like, over the years doing like Halloween stuff, I don't think I've ever seen black pumpkins. Orange, white, pink, teal, purple, uh, but black. So I really, really like this. How many of you that are watching today likes to carve pumpkins? I love to do it every year. I tell myself that I'm going to carve it all fancy like every year, but I don't know. There's something about having a nice traditional pumpkin look, I guess. So I pretty much like see the face on this pumpkin there. That's pretty much what I do every year. I just try to make it slightly spookier each year. How do I do that? I can't remember. I think I think there might be a picture of not this last year pumpkin, but the year before that. I carved my pumpkin and took a picture of it, and it's over on my Instagram. So if you guys want to go follow me over on Instagram, the link for my channel is in my About section on my YouTube page. So if you just randomly found my video, thank you for choosing my video to watch. Awesome. Hello, welcome. So if you go to my YouTube page and go to my About section, there's links to my Instagram there. Yeah, I really like the way that one turned out. And then I used the 6x6 paper from that Boo or Pastel, or it was either Pastelween or like Boo paper pad from, was it Michaels? But it was sent to me. I think that pastel paper came from Silverman Creations last year, and there was little words, like border words that I was cutting out. You saw me cut eek, eek out of that paper. So yeah. Now I'm putting some gems on, and I forgot that I really wanted to glue on. See, I'm trying to clean up, and as I'm trying to clean up a little, I realized that there's a little like skull resin piece that I wanted on this this piece that I'm making now, and I do find it, and I end up putting that on next. before I put my tassel on. This is some glittered tulle, black and orange. It's that Dollar Tree tulle that you get from Halloween time, and it has these little white pieces in it here and there, and those pieces glow in the dark. So I think this is so cool. So I take some of this gold thread and I'm gonna wrap it around the tassel part here. I call it, I guess tassel's not the right word for it. It's like a tulle sticking from the top, like fluff. And then I'm just gonna give myself a tail, and I will hold it with one hand and then use the other hand to wrap the longer piece around and around and around. Try to make it tight, but not too tight that you're gonna break it, you know, because you don't want your tool to come loose. And then after I have done and wrapped this around a few times, I will tie it. Then I always tie it off 3 times and just make sure that it's nice and tight. I just really loved making these. I think I might even do a Christmas themed one, or Yule. I think tomorrow I might even start working on some some more embellishments or something. Kind of take a break from that art piece. At this point, my fingers were not working for me. But I do get it tied eventually. And then I'll just I'll cut the long pieces off and just make sure that it looks all nice and pretty. And I do leave a little bit of that gold thread sticking up. I don't cut it all the way off. I like that, just that pop of gold thread sticking up with that. So there we go. Now we just need the dangle on the bottom. There's that resin piece. I think I bought those from the Magical Mixery store off of Etsy. So I even put a purple glittered resin spider on the first one I showed you guys. It kind of blended in with my colors, so I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I got those off the same Etsy store. And I always like to put some micro scratches on the back side so the glue has something to hold on to and your piece won't fall off. And it always works for me, so I keep on doing it. There we go. All there. Okay, I will be right back, and you guys keep watching. Okay, I am back. I am using some head pins, and some seed beads from Dollar Tree, and some gold sequins that was gifted to me. And I'm just gonna make like little bead dangles. That's gonna go with my charm. I pulled 3 different charms out, and I really wanted to use that witch hat, but I know if it's gonna go in a junk journal on a junk journal page, try not to make it too dimensional, and that hat had a lot of dimension to it. So I do end up going with the spiderweb charm there. And with this seed beads, I'm putting a sequin on first, a seed bead, and then a sequin, and then a seed bead, and then a sequin. And it looks pretty cool, guys. You should try it. I guess you guys can't tell at this angle. But I think it just gives it, like, you can see it better in person, but it gives it, like, a different look and texture. So, that's always good to have. So I make up 2 of this look, and then I'll make 2 of a different look. Can't remember which one did I use. Oh, I pull out the orange, what orange I have left. All of my orange seed beads from Dollar Tree. Apparently I've already used up. I just had just a few in this bottle. Looky, looky. So sad. But I do the same combo, a seed bead, a sequence, a seed bead, a sequence, and instead of using the purple, I just use the orange. I'll make 2 of those up, and then I'll show you how I wrap them, and then put them on the bottom of the paper clip. Oh, I didn't use sequins for that one. Okay. So sometimes I will bend it at the bottom, and I paused myself because I did that. I bend them at the bottom and made the loop, and that's what I did on the first one. So the second one I wanted to do the twisty loop wrap, where you start at the top and then just twist it down until it's all the way to your beads. And I think that also is a very cool look when you're trying to go for something different. Um, I used to really love doing a lot of wire wrapping stuff. I just can't do it that much anymore. That one, when I cut that one off, it went across the room and hit the like metal doors on the closet, and so I heard the ding ding. It's like, geez. And I think this is the same time that my husband came in and told me something that he saw on the news. Something just really ridiculous. So I was trying to focus and then got distracted. They definitely would make really cute see how easy that is? I think this method is a lot easier to do than to bend it backwards and then wrap it around the tool and then make it loop. Like, it's easier in the hands just to loop it down, if that makes sense. But now I'm just trying to clean up after myself a little. I don't like to have. I say I don't like to have too many things out in front of me at once, but have you seen my desk? I just don't like things like right in my way, like these, because if I, my luck, if I leave it there, they will go everywhere. So I have to put them away immediately. So yeah, I'm showing you this switch hat. This is the hat that I really wanted to use, but I feel like it's going to be too bulky. And I was thinking about putting this together, but I think, yeah, I decided against that once I start putting it on the paper clip. This is probably when my husband walked in. I was like trying to find something. I found a little chain. I didn't need much, just a little chain. And then these little hoops over here. Oh, what are these called? These are jump rings, right? Or loops. I think those little jump rings are from BB Crafts or Craft BB Craft. I got a whole container of them and they were all different colors, so if you are interested, I can probably link that product down below if I remember. Okay, so I will let you watch for a little bit more and I'll be right back towards the end. Enjoy! Okay, I'm back. You saw that? You saw what just happened? So it like slipped out of the little ring and went forward because I was trying to get that little tiny gap left closed, and it just like this is what happens to me sometimes. It just slips. I'm just glad it didn't fly off and hit me in the face. But everything's good. I got it closed up. And I'm just now going to put my last piece on now. And then I will put the one I'm making now and the one I made off camera. I'll put them both back on my little sign there and bring them up to the camera to show you. I probably should have used bigger hoops or loops. I feel like these ones were slightly too tiny. It was a little hard to get them around that paperclip because it's so thick. But it worked. I was determined to make it work. There we go. It is done. So if you guys try making these, please let me know or share pictures or make a video. I would love to see different versions of them by you all. All of you. Love you all. Alright, so I will put this, I'll bring it up to the camera, show you. These were fun to make. And you all know how obsessed I am with making altered paper clips, so this was quite easy for me to do, and I loved it. There's that one. I kind of feel like the light that's on the camera is kind of washing some of these colors out though. And I think I've said that before in previous videos, and I still stand by it. If you saw these in person, boy, they're so much better in person. They really are. This one's really cute. There's that spider. I had to point it out. Now, look at the ghosty. Didn't that ghosty look white? It's actually pink. It's a pink ghosty, but you couldn't tell on camera because I was doing like a pasteling. A pasteling? Is that what it's called? When you use pastels for Halloween? Isn't my thing, but you know, every now and then I like to try new things.